I forgot something.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, my name is Max, and today I'm going to be reviewing Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I saw it on opening morning, and I really liked it, so I wanted to tell you guys what I thought. Now, I don't want there to be any spoilers, so this is going to be a spoiler-free review. Okay? Number one, they introduced a couple new characters. Rey is a girl who, you know, she's sort of struggling. She's stuck on this desert planet, and she has nothing to do but eat. Like, she eats this weird or like this alien all the time, and it's like, all I do is like work so I can get enough money to buy some and then I'm just gonna eat the and then that's it. And then we meet FN 2175 or whatever, who is the stormtrooper who decides his own destiny. He gets away from the program of like, oh, I'm just a stormtrooper, all I do is fuck all day, and I fuck with all my other stormtrooper buddies, and that's it. He sort of is like, no man, there's more to life than just fuck it. We meet Poe, who's like the new cool like rebel guy. He's a really good pilot. So Finn, the stormtrooper guy, is Poe. And it's really cool because it's like he the out of him, you know what I mean? He's got the on, Poe's in the handcuffs, everybody's shooting everywhere. It was crazy scene. And then the scene where Finn meets Rey, that was really amazing. It really sets her up as a strong like female lead, and it's funny and exciting at the same time. Finn keeps like her hand. She's like, stop my hand. He's like, no, I need to grab your hand, and he grabs it again. And she's like, no, stop, you don't need to grab my hand like that, I can grab my own. And then finally like the stormtrooper shows up and she his. It was awesome. And it was cool because they would like take old stuff and they would like reinvent it its own way. Like they found the Millennium Falcon, and instead of Han being the and Luke being the Rey was the and Finn was the and she's moving around, he's flying from side to side, and then she's like, hang on, I'm gonna try something. And then he finally like his man, what? Like, it was so crazy. And actually, it's cool, that was the only scene in the movie filmed in IMAX. And then Han shows up out of nowhere, and it turns out he's been like this whole time. He's like been like across the universe. He's like a master or whatever. Light speed, you know what I'm saying? Han and Rey kind of bond, and Han can tell that like Rey would be a really good and you think they're gonna go like some and he even hands her his and he's like, I could use a good around here, you know what I mean? And she's like, really? And he's like, yeah, but I won't be nice to you. You know, like Han Solo kind of way. And as much as you want her to go with Han, she's like, nah, I gotta take care of my own first. It was pretty cool. And then how about Han Chewie's for the first time ever? Chewie's always had that weird, you know, maybe it's because he's a Wookiee, I don't know, but he had that weird that went like this and then out like that. And then I guess I never realized it before, but that was like Chewie's, he used his, but in this movie, that was the first time that Chewie's Han shot first, you know what I mean? You'd think that after all this time they spent together, like, they would have each other's all the time. But then I guess this was the first time that Han Chewie's and he was like, I'm impressed. Or what did he say? I'm beginning to like this. It was awesome. There's a bunch of cool like little moments, like when Finn sticks his out at BB-8, and then when BB-8 sticks his at Finn, like right back in his face. And then we get to see Han and Leia like each other, and you can tell it's been really long since they but as soon as they it was like right back to, you know, where they left off. I was a little confused later when Leia Rey, because she doesn't know her very well, but I guess she could just like feel it, you know what I mean, like the Force or whatever. And then like the epic scene at the end was when Finn and Rey and Kylo all each other, and it was cooler than like in episode 1 Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Darth Maul, but they all sort of like at the same time. Everybody's were like going all at the same time, you know what I mean? Whereas in this one it was like Kylo Finn, and then out of nowhere Rey Kylo, and she him like really hard, like she was like a natural. It was cool. She was like realizing how good of a she was in that moment, you know? And then the final, obviously the huge spoiler is that you do see Luke Skywalker. Most of the movie is based around like, where the hell is Luke? Like, he disappeared, we don't know where he went, is he dead? We don't know. And then at the end, Rey Luke. There's a ton of speculation, especially online, that between episode 6 and episode 7, Luke Rey. Like, they're saying that Luke Rey, and then he like ran off and did some weird Jedi shit. It's a little played out, but on the other hand, like, that's what these movies are about, you know what I mean? Like, this guy this guy, this girl is with this guy. The characters are all each other, you know? And you know, it gets even more messed up because like Padme was pregnant and then Anakin like forced her, but she still was to he's got triple and then the same time. But this every time ever out gun Luke and Leia. You know, like it's the whole thing's a mess. That's cool. That's what you signed up for, kind of. It's all about the these movies. Anyway, I really like the movie. I highly recommend going out to see it. If you haven't seen it, I'd be shocked because it's already made $1 billion. I'm sure it's gonna make $100 billion. If you want to see the uncensored spoiler version of this video, click here. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.